Welcome back to Drag Duel. My name is BUCY.
And I'm Derek.
And this week we tasked our warriors to participate in the first ever Drag Duel Ball.
We want to see versatility in the looks that they can give us, and we asked them to give us 3 very different looks. A camp look, a glamour look, and a horror look.
And one really important thing this week, the overall placements will be determined by the ball and their overall success in the competition.
In such a big decision in determining our top 3, we feel like a lot of factors have to come into play, and we have to look at everything as well as their ball looks tonight in determining who makes it to our grand finale. But before we can get into that, Tyler NOLL, when last we saw him, was extremely sick, as well as everybody in South Korea from the gay scene. So how the hell did he pull things together to get his looks done? Let's check in with him right now.
So it's the day before the deadline. I have been working non-stop all week because last week I was extremely sick and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even get out of bed. So I had to turn 3 looks in a week. 3 semi-final level ball looks, like, for fuck's sake. Damn, I've never worked this hard on anything in my life. Even my university degree, I can't imagine spending this many hours in a row at a time to get something done. Yesterday was like a 15-hour day, pretty much non-stop, like quick break to eat, and then right back to it. I haven't slept more than like 4 hours in this entire week. Today I need to film my first look, then film my lip sync, then de-drag, then film my mini challenge, then get into a new face and film my camp look, and then hopefully by then all of the prosthetics on my horror look will be dry and I can start painting it to get up tomorrow morning and film at like 10 a.m. to get it in by the deadline. So this is the mad rush of my life that it has been for this entire competition, but this one is fucking killing me because this is 3 looks at a time, and you'll already know the looks are the part I struggle with the most, so I'm putting in really a huge amount of effort. I really want to show something that is bigger and better than anything that I've shown so far, and I want to show that the glow up is real. I'm just hoping that it all comes together and that the judges and the audience like what I present, because I'm worked really fucking hard and I'm proud of myself. Now I am going to get into face. Fuck. And I really need it. I really need that makeup because damn, a bitch has not slept. The horror look was definitely the most difficult because there were so many elements involved and each part of the process took a lot of time, and then it also all the time where things had to be drying, because it's like layers upon layers upon layers of stuff. It's like, okay, that layer is done, now it needs to dry, now I have to do something else while that's happening. Okay, that layer is dry, now I need to do this, now I need to do this, and then at the end of it all, I think there was still some bits of wet paint like on my body from it. We were adding details up until the very last second, right before I had to jump into it. So yeah, I think horror definitely the hardest. It's my nipple piercings. It's Rena Morningstar. She needs a woman.
She already have a woman.
She already has a man.
Whoa.
We're doing some crazy shit over here. Wait until you see the transformation, honey. Oh wait, this is Femtrail right here.
Oh yeah, world is live.
My floors will never be the same. She about to fucking win.
It doesn't snow where I'm from, so even though I hate the cold, I do love the snow. It's really fun and it's so pretty. I feel really good and I feel really loved because I've got people who will sacrifice their time and energy to help me and to share their knowledge with me. And I feel like the biggest thing I've gotten from this whole experience is knowledge. I've learned so much. I've learned so much about drag, about my own abilities. I've learned so much about putting a look together. I've learned a lot about myself as a person and as an artist. Honestly, that is invaluable to me. So even if I don't get the crown, I feel like I've had such a success.
This is the pattern for one of the legs of my pants. You can see how much fucking fabric I am using for this camp look. It is insane. Yeah, this shit is crazy and it's gonna take so long to sew, but I am excited for how it comes out.
Oh, this is so romantic.
Very much that.
You look so sexy.
Oh
la la.
Oh my god, don't tell Shanita. Giving some Rosa Gold realness with this look. So I hopefully just got the last of the fabric I need on the discount fabric floor, and now I'm walking up to the accessory floor to get some more rhinestones. But first, look at this view. Look at this view. Now I'm on the 5th floor, accessories. They have everything from jewelry making to bag making, like sequins, ribbons, patches, rhinestones, literally everything you can think of. Wrong way. Oh, that lady just said fuck you to me. Damn.
Right after I submitted my ball package, I felt really proud, but still a little bit nervous. Mostly just because I was like, I am so fucking exhausted and I have put absolutely everything into this. And if it's not good enough, I don't know what else I could have given. I don't know what more I could have done. And I'm gonna feel like shit about myself. But at the same time, I was like, I know these looks are good. I know they're solid. And I was doing I wanna feel good about this, but also like a part of me is very, very scared. That's how I felt when I submitted.
Now it is time for the Drag Duel Ball. If you are liking what you are seeing, make sure to tip our warriors. Their tipping info will be on screen during their runway presentation.
Our first category of the night is camp.
My greatest power in drag is that I am totally unafraid to make a giant dick of myself. And that's exactly what this look represents. This is 10 yards of fabric gathered to an extreme degree. I have skin here, 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 and here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 skin, honey. It is so silly and so fun, and I'm just glad that I finally get to show off that I have the biggest dick in this competition.
So for the camp category, I just wanted to be a cutesy little ladybug flying from grass blade to grass blade, snatching up aphids and tearing their little bodies apart so that I can eat them and feast. Okay, anyway, I made the little dress from scratch. Me and AJ hand painted the dots and I rhinestoned all the dots. going for a sort of Richard Quinn silhouette with, you know, very skin tight underneath, but big puff in the middle. I just think that's really cute. And I couldn't be more proud of this look. I feel like it came together and I really love it.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. I am the last flower standing in winter, and because of that, these bees won't leave me alone. It's like Animal Crossing. Every time I walk outside, they come around me, swarm me, and give me a black eye. How many times can I take this before I can't come outside anymore?
Now, everyone on the cast seems to think I'm this huge dick, so I thought might as well on the runway. I'm so happy with this look. I think it's so unexpected for me, but I think it's also so on brand. I'm so happy with all the details. I have like the little curls running down my face. I have the feather ejaculate. I have the pube boa. I have the foreskin neck piece. I have the foreskin bracelets. I'm super happy with this look. I think it's at the same time super campy but really elevated and could pass as a normal look.
So the controversy, because two people did penises for camp. No, it's so camp. I mean, I get it. Well, I mean, everything getting flipped around because I just said, that's so camp. You're realizing, I'm like, oh, it is camp. Okay, but two dicks walk into a bar. No.
What? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? I am so annoyed. Why is she coming for my gig? Everybody knows I have the biggest dick in this competition.
So the camp, the both of them did penises. Tyler and HYDRA. In my opinion, Tyler won the battle of the penises. HYDRA's was cute. I like the feather detail on the top. I didn't know immediately what she was. I just think that she needed a lot more fabric included. Like, if you're gonna do this, you need to have, like, I think Tyler said he used like 10 or 12 yards for his. You need to have that much fabric to be doing this, in my opinion. It was really pretty though. If there weren't two, it would have really stood out, I think, a lot more.
So it's fine. It's smart. The little feather right here, the train, like, it's smart. It's pretty good. It's good. It's a good look, okay? I have to, like, take my bias out and be like, okay, it's a good look.
Okay, so I love Tyler's interpretation. I love the headpiece. I knew exactly what he was immediately.
I'm sorry, this is better than HYDRA's. I like Tyler's more than HYDRA's. I think Tyler's more interesting than HYDRA's.
I think my dick is better. Like, I should win because my dick is the best. I think my dick had a lot of details. My penis was, like, had pubes. My penis had, like, little cum moments, and the feathers and the foreskin was more logically placed. It was good for Tyler, but I also think it misses the, like, camp element a bit, because camp is like something super unserious done in a super serious way, and Tyler's looks a bit like costumey, like as a Halloween costume, whereas mine is like a super glamorous dress that's a dick.
I love Orbit's camp look. It is so cute. It is so put together. Like, every single piece of it, I feel like, is giving what it needs to give. And there's so many details that you can, like, notice the more you look at it, and you're like, oh, cute, oh, cute, oh, cute. Oh, I see you. Okay.
It was my second favorite camp after mine. I think it's not amazing, it's not elaborate, but it's like joyful. I think that outfit like brings you joy. You see it and you're like, oh, that's cute, like that's happy. Is it super campy? No, but it's more campy than Trisha and Tyler for me.
What can we say about Trisha's camp look? I love my girl Trish. I love her so much. And I never want to say anything bad about her ever. But I will simply say I did not understand this look for like quite some time.
I didn't really understand Trisha's camp. That was a bit confusing as far as concepts go to me, and I don't know what's like really campy about it.
Okay, sorry, I like Trisha's camp. I like it. I like the gown, I like the bees, I like that one eye is like black or whatever, like she got stung. Like, I like that. My only issue with it is the hair. And I feel like maybe a glove in maybe that like yellowy middle fabric, like a glove in that kind of fabric would be kind of cute.
Category is glamour.
For my glamorous look, I didn't want to do the obvious and come out in a pretty gown, so I decided to wear pants. I think it's giving a bit of androgyny. I think it's so elevated and like every detail is spot on. I had the pants made by a friend and the necklace, Sunoka, she's a drag queen in Serbia. I stoned the corset, stoned the entire outfit, made the hair, stoned the hair, made all the jewelry. Super proud of this look.
Have yet to serve just like pure glamour with no overdone concept, and right now I feel like I'm serving pure unadulterated Glamorama Stunnerama Deluxe Diva. I feel so expensive. The crystal details and everything are all done by me and AJ. Mama the body giving hourglass. Sorry about it, can't take me. And you may think the dress is too short, but mama, crystal shoe, honey. I think about things, I know things.
So I wanted to go with something very simple yet effective. I wanted to show how glamour tends to be in the fit, the silhouette, the tailoring. I didn't want to just throw a bunch of crap on it. So here it is. I have my big hair on, I got my jewelry, and I just look delicious.
Tylenol take on glamour was always going to include some gender fuckery. I am serving you soft and pretty masculinity and boyish femininity. I am your prom king and queen wrapped up into one beautiful bundle. There is not an inch of this bodice that is not rhinestoned, and every single one of these flowers is hand painted and stoned by me. I handcrafted my gorgeous floral beard, and I am just so proud of how this came out. I feel sexy, I feel beautiful, and I feel like I'm fucking up the gender binary, baby.
Yeah, I don't like Hydra's glamour. I don't like it. It's great from here, and then it's just kind of like, is the corset piece stoned at your ass? Yes. but it's like pasties. Like, I know I did like just a dress, I guess you could say, but still I'm like, pasties. I'm like, are we doing pasties?
Mug, hair. Ah, divine, beautiful, exceptional. She has got such a beautiful fucking mug. Mwah! This is the best her mug has looked in this whole competition, and she always looks good. So I'm like, I feel at this point, when we've got the mug and the hair, the pasties, and then we pan down to the corset. The corset is beautiful. That is a beautiful corset. But like, at this point, I feel like the kombucha girl. I'm like, I can't decide if I like this or not. I can't decide if I'm feeling it.
I liked it. I liked parts of it. I loved the corset. Can I tell you, the most beautiful thing that walked out on this stage for this challenge was the corset for Hydra's Glamour. I will give her that 100%. What I didn't like was the nipple pasties. The pants were a fun idea. I think that it just read like disco, but maybe not a disco I want to go to. Give me that corset, even though she'll never give me that corset because she hates me.
Orbit's Glamour. No. The length, so wrong. The material, again, cheap satin. It was completely wrinkly. Like, why? Why would you not take a steamer and just like straighten it out? It's everything that Glamour is not. Like, this outfit didn't give me one bit of glamour, and it felt really cheap. I mean, I'm not gonna look for words. It felt cheap.
Her glamour was really gorgeous. I will say I loved how she stoned it. I loved everything. I wish she filmed it in a brighter light, 1. And 2, it was gorgeous, but I think that it was missing one more detail to really bring it there.
Trisha's glamour look is so beautiful. Oh my god. It is so well made. It is so fitted to her body. It looks stunning. The shape is incredible. And that fabric on her skin and the way that like it moves with the light. Ah!
Pussy, pussy, pussy. Trisha's glamour is so puss. It's so puss. It's so good. Oh, the shapes of it all. The hair, the everything. The way she walks in it, you know she's that. You know that she knows she's that girl.
I loved Trisha's glamour. I think it's so sophisticated and so like well done. I don't completely love the mermaid train, but everything else, pure perfection. The hair, the jewelry, everything is like done with so much taste, and like every detail is on point. Tyler's glamour, I can appreciate things about this look as like it's a lot of fabric, there was a lot of work and a lot of effort, but I hate the look. I'm sorry, like it's not giving me glamour one bit. It looks like farm to runway. The flowers look like plastic and cheap, and that's like the opposite of glamour. Glamour is like elevated and expensive and sophisticated, and this gives like 0 of that. Oh, my biggest pet peeve. The gown is satin and it's completely wrinkled and unironed, but I hated it.
Glamour is so beautiful. Like, he tore that up. My one critique, because there's so many details and it's so beautiful and everything, I just wish he steamed it. I just wanted to beat him up for not steaming it.
Category is horror.
For my horror look this week, I stayed up all night. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I made prosthetic arms and the prosthetic face piece. I'm super happy. I spent like under $10 for the entire look because everything is from scraps from previous runways from the season. I literally only bought the latex and used like a third of the bottle, so under $10.
So for the horror category, I wanted to do a Carrie-inspired look. There is blood splatter on quite literally every inch of the dress. There's upside down crosses on the dress and cut into my forearms. My makeup is running down. I have flat hair. That's horrific. But, you know, I have my crown and flowers. What more could a girl ask for? I wanted to give completely distraught that my prom is ruined and they're all laughing at me. But also just like a little possessed. Typical Friday. It's completely outside of my box, as we all have seen. If you got a taste for terror, take Orbit to the prom.
She's hot and spooky. I kind of wanted to go the route if the Necronomicon was a monster high doll, but also hot and also had a lot of eyes. I don't know, I just really wanted to give a creature that was made of other creatures' dark intentions.
For my horror look, I wanted to go full drag monster as a way of paying homage to the people who inspired me when I first started drag. This was my first time making prosthetics, and I'm so proud of how it came out. I look like a fucked up monster from another dimension, and that's exactly what I was going for. This look took the most work out of my three, and I believe it shows. This is my favorite look that I've produced all season, and I'm just so proud and so happy to get to wear it on the runway.
I don't like Hydra's horror. I think it's kind of bad. I guess she did like smear some, but like with this amount of gore and everything, these bandages should be caked in blood. These are tighty whiteys. These are the whitest bandages I've ever seen in my life. Whiter than her.
This whole part, like with the hands and the face, like from seeing that, you're like, oh, sickening bitch. Oh, you better fucking work. Oh, this is gonna give us what we need. Like, that's how I felt. I was like, yes, some horror. Like, give me the horror, the real horror. And then it pans down to a stark white bandage dress, white tight snowshoe. Exclude the arms and the face. Hydra's horror look. This is her favorite word because she has said it about me so many times in this competition. This is lazy. This is lazy. Like, the entire outfit, lazy.
It was scary. Here's the issue. Here is the true issue. And I saw the references. They're supposed to be pure white. But when you design and you make outfits, if you use a lot of white fabric, even if you're like layers, blah, 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 it all disappears. It all disappears because it's all white. And you have to like find ways to dirty edges, how to like slightly like, you know, it's really difficult to work with white. Like, if you look at my whole package this whole season, I do not touch white because it's just such a hard color.
Orbit's horror look,
this looks great. I love the way she moves in this. Like, she's really distorting her body, and for the first time ever, it's kind of like nice that she's outside in the darkness. Like, why my girl always out there at 2 a.m. filming this shit? That's why I want to know. Why are you always in the forest? Don't come for me, Orbit stands. Don't come for me, Orbit. I love you. And I think this looked great. I just feel like it wasn't super creative in concept.
Horror, gorgeous. I mean, I very much like the prom queen aesthetic. That's what I was kind of going for. I initially was gonna do like a Carrie inspired thing, so it's so crazy that like the next week she literally did Carrie. It was just really like beautiful, like it was beautiful horror, glamorously spooky.
Orbit's horror is like a simple choice for me. It's like very expected. I don't know why she had like the crosses on her arms. Maybe I forgot the movie, but I didn't remember Carrie being satanic. But okay.
The thing about Trisha's horror look is I actually kind of love it. I think it's cute. I think me and Trisha are the only ones who took a kind of like more original take on horror, who did something like a little bit different. And I think that like Trisha's look is not traditional horror. It's not horror really. It's like edgy and punky, and Trisha's not a horror girly, but she is a little bit of an edgy, punky, kind of Monster High doll looking girl. Like, I think that is what she's giving 100%. She is a Monster High doll, a living, gorgeous, beautiful, not very scary Monster High doll.
I love horror. I love horror so much, and this just gave me no horror at all. When thinking about the challenge, I was like, I'm not gonna do like a cop-out and do like a Morticia Adams and come out in a pretty black dress and black hair and like an eyeliner and be like, I'm horror. And this felt like that. Like, it felt like she pulled out something she had in her closet and was like, this is horror. This can do. So Tyler's horror is incredible. It looks like a Dracula outfit. It looks like a Hoso Teratoma outfit, like completely same as a Hoso's outfit. Really loved it. It's great, it's grand, the construction is amazing. Whoever made it for Tyler did an incredible job. Congrats, Hoso, or whoever made it. I'm just kidding.
I think his horror is a great take. I love the like, I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but it's giving like demon, it's giving like evil, and I love it. I actually really like it a lot.
Bitch, this horror. Girl, did Hoso help you? Did Hoso come over and make this with you? Because bitch, this is amazing. This is so good. Tyler fucking ate that up. This is the best Tyler has ever looked in the competition ever.
That was one hell of a runway show. Great job, everybody. You all have really proven your versatility and why you made it this far. All of you should be so proud of yourselves because all of you brought it this and every single other challenge.
My favorite look is my horror look. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I know how much work went into it, and I feel like the work shows. I feel like it's just a good fucking look.
My favorite look that I did for this ball, honestly, is my camp one. I love my camp one. I feel best when I'm doing something campy and stupid with little touches of glamorosity and polish.
It's probably gonna be everybody's least favorite, but I think it's my favorite is my horror. I don't know. If you like, I wish y'all could see every single eyeball sticking out because it is sickening. Like, in person, it reads so cool. I will say it also gave me the most damage, so like, and it's probably cursed. So I also am like, I pick you, please don't hurt me.
I think my camp is my favorite. I think it's the best idea. As a look, visually, I don't think it's as strong as the glamour because it's pretty much monochromatic and there's not that much to do. But I found so many ways to incorporate little details, like with the pube boa with the little hair pieces, like the white hair pieces on the face, the white feathers on the head, the ruffled foreskin, the rhinestones.
Upon submitting my ball looks, I was feeling pretty good. I was like, honestly, given the time frame that me and we all, I mean, it's not like whatever, but also I think the only other person having to fly in the middle of the deadline was Trisha, so like, I don't know. But given the time period that I did the first two looks, I felt pretty good. I was like, this is a solid ball package. Like, I feel pretty good about this. I feel really good. I don't feel like this is worth me getting cut. I don't feel like if I get cut, I don't feel like my ball has anything to do with it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a good solid package. I don't know if it's winning. I'm like not super confident in it, but I'm confident that it's pretty good.
If I'm reading this right, if I'm looking at these right, I think the winner of the ball is going to be either Tyler or myself. I think that we three, or us two, had the most consistency throughout all of the categories, as well as hitting each category so strong and so like unique, other than the double penises. But yeah, I think it's gonna be me or Tyler. I think Orbit is literally the thinnest hair right behind us. Like, I don't think Orbit was like a big gap in between like us. And then Hydra let me down this week.
After seeing everyone's stuff, I'm still super happy with mine. I think I have two looks that are better than everyone's package. I think Tyler completely beat me on horror. I think his horror was by far the best. And I think Trisha's glamour was the best, or tied for the best with mine. But I think Orbit and Tyler were way behind on the glamour. I think my camp was the best by a significant margin. I'm expecting to win this challenge. I know the Patreons didn't like my stuff at all. And the cast is not gonna like whatever I do. Like, they just hate me. But I feel like it's just because they don't like me. I think my package this week was super strong.
Now that I've seen everyone's packages, my suspicions are confirmed. I do have the biggest package in this competition. I am fucking confident. I really think that there were some other good looks, but I think overall, I am really happy with and confident in my ball package. Like, I am certain I'm making it to the finale, and I might even win this. So, who's boo-boo nasty now? Watch me get eliminated.
Once again, thank you all for giving us your all in the challenge and making this judging decision extremely difficult.
So last episode, we mentioned we have a guest judge. Now we don't. So it will just be me and BUCY today. Let's start off the critiques talking about HYDRA. Now, BUCY, what did you think about HYDRA's camp look?
That's my favorite look of the category. She is a dick! I mean, that penis looked accurate, more accurate to me, because it has the big balls and the bottom. It was wrinkly, like where here you can see she's uncut, and then it goes into the head, and there's a little ostrich jizz moment, and then there's a feather boa that represents the pubes. It was perfectly executed, and it was like a glamorous penis. Everything was well made. Everything fit her body perfectly, and those little details like rhinestoning, then gathering for the foreskin. It looked amazing, and it made me laugh.
I mean, there are so many funny little tongue-in-cheek details, and they all make sense. I think it's very legible. I think with the second I opened up this look, I knew exactly what she was doing, which I appreciated, because some looks in this ball, I had to listen to their descriptions to really understand what they were going for. I mean, HYDRA is an incredible seamstress, and not only that, but she's an amazing stylist, and I think that really comes across in this look.
Then for her glam look, I think that was a very risky silhouette, and I do think she pulled it off, because going with pants and pasties, it's like very risky, but everything was put together. The gloves were amazing, the little tulle necklace neck piece thing was amazing, the pants were polished and glamorous, that corset, When I saw that corset, I gasped. Oh my god, that corset is so beautiful. The way it gives you illusion of being skinny, and that's all I want from life, is to give illusion of being skinny. I'm not succeeding, but that, oh my god, it was pure perfection in my opinion.
Yeah, the glamour, I absolutely love this color combination. Her makeup is like literally next level. It took my breath away. The wig, everything about this I like. I do wish there was maybe more going on with the chest. Like, even if it was just some kind of like mesh material shirt or something. I like the pasties, but at the same time, it kind of feels like a lot here and a lot here, and then suddenly it's nothing. And I kind of wish there was just something more to kind of bring the top and the bottom together.
And then for the horror look, this is the one where I do have some issues. Now, the top part I think is amazing. The mask, it's spooky, it's scary, it's giving me monster. The little gloves with, like, you can see red latex coming out and everything is shredded. Everything looked perfect, but then you look at the bottom half, it looks brand new. Where has this monster been? Like, it's white, it's pure white. She used like the best laundry detergent and put it on herself. I wish it was just more dirty. I wish there was more blood everywhere. I wish the bottom part was more shredded.
Yeah, I mean, when I first opened up the video and looked at this look for the first time, I only saw this and I was like, this bitch really went there. She really did it. Then I saw the rest of it, and to be honest, I just don't think it feels finished. I feel like there's so much detail in the face and the hands, and then it's just like a mummy. And I don't know how the bottom connects to the top. And that was a real problem for me because it only felt like she gave us half of a look. Okay, up next we have Orbit. But see, what did you think about Orbit's camp look?
I think her camp was amazing. That was actually my number 2 pick in that category. I love how she gave us silhouette with the bumblebee. Everything was put together, the little headpiece, the change of makeup, and I think the change of scenery actually worked really well for Orbit. Having a little ladybug in the sun made much more sense and made the look more enjoyable.
This was my favorite of the 3 Orbit looks. It is so cute. It is so Orbit. I love the silhouette. I think she modeled it beautifully. I think the setting obviously helped as well. This is just like classic Orbit. The glamour, I'm so mad at her for filming it outside at night with this light spilling all of the blue onto it, because I think it washes the entire look out.
It did add more drama, but I wish I can see your concept in its full glory. I think it looked stunning. Overall, the look is put together, it is polished, it is correct. But again, why is it wrinkly? Please steam your garments before you put them on. It makes a world of difference because it makes the fabric look potentially a little bit more cheaper if it's not steamed.
I think just in general, there is more she could have done to, I think, amp this up a little bit. You know, I even think some tulle, like maybe a tulle shawl or maybe a bow, something else I think was needed to make this reach the level of glamour that the other 3 did in their glamour looks. Unfortunately, I think this is my least favorite in the glamour category, and I think it was her least successful of her 3 looks.
And then on the horror look, one thing she gets is that it was recognizable from the first time we saw it. It was just, the reference was there, the horror was there, and Orbit wearing a flat wig? I'm gagged. And then when she turns around, you can see those upside down crosses. I think the look was great, it was recognizable, but just putting it on next to some other looks, it did feel kind of more simple.
I think she performed the storyline of this character beautifully. I think it's something that we've seen before, but it's something completely different for Orbit, so it didn't feel kind of like I've seen this before, I'm bored. Like, it was kind of like exciting. Like you said, the hair was different. There was so much detail with the upside down crosses, the blood. There are plenty of details here to excite me. I wish maybe there was a little bit more of like a horror element. She could have maybe spooked it up even more, but overall I was very pleased with this look.
I think all of her looks were good. but the problem was they didn't stand out as much as the others did. Unfortunately, in all of the runway categories, her look was never my #1 pick.
Okay, Trisha can, but see, what do you think about Trisha's camp look?
I really didn't get it at first until I heard the voiceover. And then I was like, okay, this is a smart concept.
Yeah, I also did not know the storyline. I didn't know what the hell was going on until I listened to her voiceover.
Kind of confusing look in a way, because I feel like I would like it to be more flowery. I feel like the ball gown in the bottom could have been just like a nice put together pencil skirt and you put all the flowers on top. The silhouette just wasn't working for me with what was trying to be sold.
I think she performed it incredibly. I think her like swatting away the bees, all of that, super fun. One thing that I think does take away from the overall experience of her package is the voiceovers. It sounded like she was rushing to get through it. She was doing it like 4 a.m., had to be quiet. Like, I think when you're selling these looks in your voiceovers, I want to hear the enthusiasm. I want to hear the passion. And I think especially for this specific look, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, moving on, I guess. And the thing is, I wanted more bees. There was a couple of bees coming out of the bust, and that was really cute, but I wanted bees like on the dress. I wanted bees like maybe in the makeup. I wanted bees in that, like, I just wanted more bees because that would have added to the ridiculousness. It would have added to the campiness.
Her glamour look was my favorite from the glamour category. The print on the fabric, the way it was made, the gloves, the jewelry, the bodice, the mermaid flare, the hair, the makeup, perfect. Everything was on point. Trisha looked amazing. Trisha looked glamorous. Trisha looked right.
No notes. I mean, 10 out of 10, 10s across the board. Perfection. This is, I think, my favorite Trisha look of the season. It is so, so stunning. Her makeup, she kind of deepened the contour to add this kind of like editorial, intense vibe, and I think it went amazingly with the look. This is Trisha doing what she does best, being a designer, being a seamstress, and then serving the look.
And then on her horror look, this is the only horror look where I got more punk than horror. I love the details where she like painted her teeth. I think everything is like spooky and the hair is amazing. Like, I want a wig like that. But I didn't get horror. It wasn't spooky, scary. It was like, okay, this is kind of maybe an emo girl or somebody going through a phase.
I get where she was going. I absolutely understand, especially when she explained it, the Monster High Necronomicon bitch. I like the color palette, the black and the pink. I love the wig. I like that she painted her teeth. I like the shoes. I like a lot of this. I think everything needed to be amped up. For Monster High, which is basically like spooky brats, I wish she also would have done a different makeup. I wish she did more of like a, kind of like an orbit, like animated big eyes. If you're gonna go Monster High, go there. I want the wig double stacked because those Monster High dolls have huge fucking hair. I want more eyes and more lips. Like, I feel like when she was sewing it in the footage, you could really see the eyes and you could see the mouths, but I don't think it read super well on camera or from afar. You really had to get up close to see any of those eyes. They kind of get lost against that black fabric. I wanted everything amped up like 4 or 5 notches. Last up, we have Tyler NOLL. But see, what did you think of his camp look?
Now, when it comes to Tyler's camp look, I do think it's lesser of 2 dicks. Because when I first saw it, I wasn't sure if it was a penis.
I kind of got like sheep at first.
I was like, is this a mushroom? What is this exactly? And then when I did hear his voiceover, and I was like, oh, this is a penis. That's like 80-year-olds uncut. Like, that's more skin than penis at this point. That's really wrinkly, honey. Overall, as a concept, I think it was amazing. I think it was smart. But I just didn't live as much as I did with the other penis we had.
I think there were things he could have done to make this read more penis-like, more phallic, if you will. But putting that aside, the makeup, the way he performed it, just the look in general, I think is great. I think, unfortunately, this does suffer sitting next to HYDRA's, which, like you said, we're going to have to compare. But on its own, I really, really, really like this look.
The glam look had all the glam details I wanted, like the little flowers with the flower beard, then going into the hair, then going into the bodice, then going into the dress. One thing I will say, that dress was wrinkly. That dress was wrinkly, and that's not giving me glam. I want glam to be polished and put together, and wrinkly dress is not giving it. It takes away from the look, in my opinion.
It's blurring the gender binary with the feminine silhouette, but then you have the flower beard, which is giving masculine, but then he did a very femme kind of makeup look and femme hair. So it really is pulling in both sides of the spectrum, which I always love about his drag. I love the color palette. I love that it's different from anyone else in this category, which is what I would expect from Tyler NOLL in a glamour category. Obviously, this dress is just as wrinkly as his penis look, which is a problem, but everything else I love.
But then we move on to Tyler's horror look. I'm gonna say it, that's my favorite look of the ball, period. That was incredible. That's incredible artistry. That was incredible take on what horror is. It was spooky wooky. It was just right.
This is everything. This is horror. It feels original. It doesn't feel like he's pulling from anything to make this look. It really feels like he made an original look, an original monster. This is the look of the night, and this is the look of Tyler's entire runway package for the entire season. It's a culmination of everything he's been doing. This is so hard to judge because I feel like no one had a perfect night. I had issues with every single person's looks, but then I also had things that I loved about everybody's stuff. It's kind of like stacking, like trying to figure out where everything balances out. That's gonna be really difficult, and I think that we're gonna need to chat a little bit more about this to really figure out who's our winner and who's going home.
No, I completely agree with you.
As of right now, waiting on results, I'm feeling insanely anxious to find out. I am worried because I also feel like, oh no, maybe am I like too delusional? Am I like actually in danger?
I feel excited because I really feel confident that I am progressing to the finale. Like, in my mind, there's no way I'm not in this finale.
I'm really proud overall though. Like, looking at it now, sitting here in this chair, I love my package together. I think I did a great job. All different silhouettes, all different looks, all different vibes. I think I very much fulfilled every prompt well.
At this moment, I feel like it would be much better for myself to be like, oh, I don't know who's gonna make it. But I think it's pretty obvious that it's clear who's making the finale, in my mind. I'm just worried, like, who's gonna win. I feel like I should win, but I'm afraid that Tyler might win because it's so unexpected for him to win, and he did, like, a really great job. I just think I did a better job.
All of you, before we make any announcements, we want to see you all lip sync one last time in the drag duel to have fun.
To the iconic gay anthem, Padam Padam by Kylie Minogue.
Warriors, ready, set, go! thank you all once again for a fabulous lip sync performance. But the final decisions have been made.
My stomach is in fucking knots. Like, it's doing backflips. I'm so nervous, and I think it's because I want this win so bad. I have never wanted a win like this before. Like, I've always just been happy to do my best and do well, and like a win would be amazing, but I don't need it. I need this win. I deserve this win. Like, I really think I deserve this win.
Tyler NOLL, congratulations! You are the winner of the ball challenge.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And you also are making it into the top 3 and the Drag Duel Grand Finale. Great job this week.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so relieved. Oh my god. Bitch, I won the fucking ball after bombing the runway for 2/3 of the season. You know that's right. You know that's right. Fuck yes!
No, congratulations, Tyler, on your win. Completely deserved. Bitch, ever since I saw the horror one, I was like, it's over. It's over for everyone. Everyone pack it up, go home. The 2-win squad, bestie.
I'm so glad you get to see me win.
Yeah, I'm so proud
Before you
of
go to.
you.
Oh my god, my makeup all over the place.
HYDRA, congratulations! You've made it into the top 3.
Oh my gosh. No.
Tyler won the episode. I'm second again. It feels horrible. I think this is like the 4th time or the 5th time I was second in an episode.
You will be joining us in the grand finale. Great job this entire season.
But I mean, I know I'm biased and I know like it's HYDRA versus the world, but like she did good. She did good for the ball, so it makes sense. I'm not gonna fucking be delusional and biased anymore. She did good.
Yeah, and this week I really thought it was mine. Like I thought my average was the best, so it really sucks. I hate it. This was the week that I was looking forward to the most.
Now, Orbit and Trisha Can. Both of you have delivered amazing performances in the bowl and throughout this competition, and it is extremely difficult to say goodbye to any of you. However, we have made the decision. Orbit, congratulations! You've made it to the top 3 and the Drag Duel Grand Finale. That means we are so sorry, Trisha Can, but you have been eliminated.
Not this. Not my girl, Trisha.
It makes sense based on the season. It makes sense based on the performance in the ball. What I hate is that I feel like Trisha really didn't have fun in the competition. I think her placements and her thoughts really got to her, and I think she just didn't have a good time. All the best to her in her future drag career. I'm just not gonna be engaging with her ever again.
Trisha, you have proven to us that you could, that you would, and that you did. Thank you so much for bringing amazing fashions, fun attitude, and just giving it your all every chance that you could. You have really proven how much of a fighter you are and that nobody can slay a show like Trisha can. Thank you once again for being part of this competition, and you should be so proud of yourself to making it this far.
Losing Trisha is so devastating. I wanted Trisha to be in the finale with me so bad. And so losing her now at the very end just sucks. Like, it sucks. I know fucking Hydra's probably jumping for joy, but like, it sucks because that's like my closest bestie in the competition.
So I guess these are my final words. I don't have much to say. Orbit, Tyler, take it. Thank you two for being such good friends to me. Being there always. Sad to go home on something I love, but it's whatever. Follow me at the TRISHA Can on Instagram. And I think that's about all I have to say. Adios, Drag Duel.
Trisha, I am hopefully gonna win this for us. I'm gonna give the diva and the doll, the drag of it all. I'm gonna win this for us. I'll make sure to do good in the finale for you. I'll make sure to do my absolute best that I can in the short amount of time that we have for the finale. I'll make sure that I do my best for you, and I'll try and bring this crown home. Well, I already am home, but I'll try to like get this digital fake invisible crown. Goodbye, my love. Mwah. Illy Queen. Oh wait, that's backwards. Okay.
And we have one more special treat for you all. Titanic Donovan actually completed the ball challenge upon her own volition and wanted to share her looks with you. And we said, that sounds great. So why don't you guys enjoy 3 more looks to add to this Gagatron of an episode. Titanic, take it away.
Guess who's back again? It's me, and I just love doing shit I already lost. The ball was without a doubt the favorite challenge of this whole season for me, and when I got eliminated before it, I was more sad about that than being eliminated. I think all of these 3 looks are some of the coolest, campiest, most horrific, most glamorous looks I have ever done. Enjoy my ball looks. I am giving sexy, I am giving delicious, I am giving Albert Einstein is back, bitches! And fuck physics, I'm a drag queen now. Woohoo! You better tip me because these tips were expensive. This is the most expensive, this is the most glamorous Titanic has ever looked. We have the bejeweled corset top with a train, we have a perfect stamped mug, we have feathers on my head, and of course puffy shoulders. I truly never felt more beautiful. Care for some whipped cream and cranberry sauce? I am giving you Ice Cream Monster Realness. This look was made head to toe by myself, and I even got a little bit inspired by Trisha by using construction foam. I think I look truly horrifying.
For a full exit interview with Trisha Can and a bunch of bonus content, as well as the chance to join the Discord server and talk to our warriors and the judges, do join our Patreon today. Link to join is down in the description.
And for the upcoming reunion special, we want to hear from you. What were your guys' favorite looks, performances, lip syncs, moments, all of it? Linked in the description below is a Google form where you can pick your favorite look, your favorite lip sync, your favorite performance, and your all-time favorite moment of the season. Please pick just one and submit it and have it in by this Saturday, January 13th at 8:00 a.m. EST. We will be announcing these at the reunion, and it'll be a fun little retrospective on the best parts of the season.
Also, make sure to tip our cast. They worked their asses off this challenge and every other challenge. And that concludes the semi-final of the drag duel. Holy fuck! We have our top 3 warriors and we are headed into the grand finale. And guess what? the grand finale will not be a two-part episode. That is right, next week you can tune in and find out who is the winner of the first ever season of the Drag Duel.
So make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that, as well as the reunion special the week following. And with all of the drama that has happened, I mean, it all didn't even make the cut of the episodes, let's be fucking real. You do not want to miss this reunion either.
And before you leave, let us know whose team you are on. Tell us if you are Team Hydra. Or maybe you are Team Tyler. Or you are Team Orbit. Let us know in the comment section and on our social media. But that is it for this episode. See you all next week. Class is dismissed. I forgot they are testing the alarm system today. I almost had a heart attack. God damn it!